That's about the gist of the Skybandit incident that occurred in Northern Liberal. And to think that the bankrupt Capua family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberal regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Skybandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. As if the accent didn't make it clear enough who was talking. Kinda gave it away. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great and there are beds everywhere. It is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright. There's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. I love messing with that guy. He's so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. Portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Sure. And the fact that you're carrying around an orbit even the Zeiss Central Factory couldn't create, well, how about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Olivia Lenheim, the wandering bard who gifted you visiting and come to adore. If you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps. How about we skip the foreplay, go straight to the climax? Your sheep antics don't fool me, Olivia. Or should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative? Looks like the title Super Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I didn't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you, and what are you doing in Liberal? Before that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, those cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything. That's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So you mean to tell me you've drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Hankin Gate so you could gather information was all part of the plan? And you even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an orbit. It's an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off of any or communication system, and its transmissions are encrypted, so there's no need to worry about it being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. Artifact? It's like one of those sacred relics that the Accepting Church has stewardship over? Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh, no, Shara. You'd never try to pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a little real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you my whip. I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have been straightforward from the beginning. As you already figured out, my position is that of an operative in the Empire, but I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. Certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist by the Royal Army. The bracer with a special title belonging to about 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. The Divine Blade, Cassius Bright, is the one I seek. Chapter 2, Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Let's see, if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Rouen region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Shira said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save the money it would cost to use an airliner. Great idea! We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose Market. After all, we didn't have time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that. So what do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Rouen region, we'll need to go through the Crown Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave the rest through the west gate. Alright, welcome back to more Trails in the Sky first chapter. In the last episode, or last episodes, we where at the, we infiltrated the Sky Bandit hideout and rescued some hostages and beat up some guys. So, yay! And before we go further, we still have this stolen ring quest that I mentioned you guys would be, talking about with us. We'd get, in return for the story thing. Now, I believe we do somewhere around here. There's, I think we just go and talk to the person who originally lost that thing, because, turns out the stolen ring was actually part of the cargo that was stolen from the Lind, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we just go talk to her. Excuse me, you're Lana, right? Yes, that's right. Something I can help you with. Actually, we found a ring that looks something like the one we mentioned in the job request at the guild. If we could, we'd like to have you take a look at it. Really? Truly? A jeweled ring. Oh. Who would have ever thought this would come back to be like this? There's no doubt this is the ring that was stolen. No, this is the one that was stolen, alright. It was a memento from my mother. I would know it anywhere. I see. Must be really important to you then, right? I'd almost believed I would never see it again. I don't know how I could ever repay you for finding this. Yeah, I'm just glad we could help. So I guess our work here is done unless there's something else? No, that's all. And once again, thank you for finding this for me. Well then, if that's all, we'll leave you to your business. Have a nice day. Yay, quest complete. We didn't even have to do anything. Best kind of quests. So let's go ahead and report that to the guild real quick. I think we could probably wait and report it when we get to we'll probably report it later, but I want to go ahead and report it now since Racer goes right here. 2000 Mirror 3BP, advanced to 5th class. Nice. Haze Quartz. All right. So, there's nothing else, right? Okay, good. I don't think we missed anything, so just want to make sure. Yeah, we haven't missed any side quests as far as I can see, so. However, before we go, what I want to do is go down here to the Orbital Factory. Because we might want to see about upgrading some orbments here. See if we can do such things as these. These EP cuts. Actually, I think what I might want to do is I might just want to open some slots. I want to open that slot. And I might open this slot. Well, I can't open that for Joshua. There's too much quartz needed. Okay. What I wanted to do is open Estelle's thing. Open Estelle's thing there. And where is open this and give this haze gem. Enemies become unaware of presence. That means enemies won't notice us and won't chase after us. So that'll be really nice. So before we go any further, though, I want to check. Let's see, defense 1 and P2, defense 2. Okay, there's no level 2 gems we can get, unfortunately, but I wanted to do that. Plus, it also gives Estelle some more EP. As you can see, she has 210 now instead of 160. So, also, let's double check the arms shop. I think we got everything from here, but I want to make double sure. Yeah, okay. We're good. Alright. So, he said that the next region is Ruan. Okay, so we gotta go through the Crone Pass. Alright. Let us do that thing. Let us go down the West Bowes Highway. I suppose I could meet you guys there, since I think we already went through the. We already were at the Crone Pass the other time with that side quest, I think it was. So, you know what? I think I will meet you guys over there, since it's pretty much just a straight shot, and we've already been there once. So, see you guys in a moment. Oh wait, before we go, I ran across this guy on the way there. This is I think I showed these guys before. These are shining palms. Shining palms, excuse me, not palms. So I wanted to go ahead and make notice of this since I found these guys. I don't think we'll be able to kill them, but we could try. I think definitely can't kill all three of them because the other two are probably gonna run away. But we might be able to kill this one before we leave. Like I said, I think I've already shown these, but I wanted to make sure. Oh, dang it! Of course, he's the one that flees. Fortunately, they don't take too much damage, but they do run away a lot, so you have to worry about that. I don't think regular attacks can even hurt them, though. No. Well, then I missed, so. Okay, that hurts them a little bit, but. Yep, they fled. Ah, shoot. I was kind of hoping I could do that, but essentially just wasted Estelle's crap. That's okay. Anyway, see you guys at Crone Pass, or at the end of the checkpoint, I guess, since we're at Crone Pass right now. Man, it looks like we finally made it. So is that building supposed to be the checkpoint? Seems like it to me. Once we pass through here, but we'll be in the Ruan region. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that. We've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at an inn at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we'd be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off a cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right, I guess it could be pretty dangerous. Looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. Hello. Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Wow, I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a bracer. So you're here with work, then? No, actually we're traveling around the kingdom becoming senior bracers. So we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're gonna travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. But I have to tell you that trying to head down the pass to us now would be suicide. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's quite peculiar, really. We've got to rest off of travelers, so it would be best to stay there for the night. Sweet! Thanks a bunch! This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station, straight ahead. We shall talk to him. Let's charge up our orbits. We don't need to, actually. I just realized. I just thought. Since this place is such a high altitude, it really gets cold after dark. Okay. Let's see, what do you have to say? This must be him. Yep. Zelst, huh? Huh? And you are... We apologize for intruding at this hour. We were actually wondering... Tried to make her R's as large as yearning as she could in hopes of scoring some free food as well. I see. Well, that's no problem. I can see from the end on your bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. We could always make some food if Estelle gets hungry. What are you kids doing in hiking around a time like this? It's pretty cold out there, huh? It is kind of cold, but we are going to be staying the night. So this is the room for travelers, huh? Yeah, let's get that fireplace on, shall we? He did say it was cold outside. It'd be a good idea, probably. Ah, so nice and warm. But you know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Orpiment stoves may heat up quickly, and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. True, but these ones are much easier to use. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you if you'd like. Oh, free food, yay! Really? That would be wonderful, thanks. No worries. After the airliners went into service, the number of travelers coming through has drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. Well, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. That sounds ominous. There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Skybandit incident. But there are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Liberal is probably about the only place you're gonna find nice soldiers. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously, I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. Oh man, I'm so stuffed. I didn't expect much, but the food was pretty good, don't you think? Yeah, it was certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Oh, sir, the meal is delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must have taste buds of iron. You must have taste buds of iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest? In the middle of the night like this? They must have some serious guts to be hiking around the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying you to stay here either. I really appreciate that. He's actually in the same line of work as the both of you, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. Huh? The same line of work? I knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. Oh look, it's Mr. Redhead Cloud. You're heavy-bladed Gate. Oh, so you know each other already, huh? By the way, Gate, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. Alright, good night. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? What happened to Sherazard? Shera returned to Roland. Now it's just the two of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're gonna see the other places we want to protect and train so we can do just that. Senior bracers? Traveling the entire kingdom on foot. You two really are a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the two of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the arrest of the Sky Bandits. We even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that. I heard all about that from Old Man Logren. Alright, let me put you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you two alone, without Sherazard's help? Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention, you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days you're gonna get the rug pulled out from under you. We're not all caught up in ourselves. How about yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through the pass this hour at night? You're either plain careless, or maybe that bandana is just a little too tight? Watch your mouth, brat. I'm trying to hone my skills, unlike you amateurs. Besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training. Work? For the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh? Dad pushed his work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early date ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep, too. Huh, he just avoided finishing the conversation. Well, he did drop a tidbit about his dad. That's something, at least. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. You better stop poking around where you shouldn't, or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your behinds over to Rouen and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board? That's far better suited for the likes of you. Hey, looks like he's asleep, and just as quickly as someone I know. Would you even dare suggest that I'm anything like this jerk? What's his deal anyway? Seems to me like all he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax, Estelle. It's true we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said that to us because he's worried about us. Do you really think so, Joshua? I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We still got to hike down through the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle on this jerk's face and then go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. Do you even have any pencils or anything to doodle on his face? Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Oh, is it that time already? Really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it'd be better if we just kept the gate locked at night? Unfortunately, rules are rules, and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess, and now things seem to be going downhill. What's the matter? Did you hear something? Sounds like some rustling leaves. You sure it's not the wind? What the? A pack of wolves? You gotta be kidding me! What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm gonna go check it out. You two stay here. Now, you wait a minute. I think we better go see for ourselves, just in case. Of course that's what we should do. Before we do that, we need to not quit the game. We need to save. Alright, let's go. We don't need to hail up. We're good. Wolves! This is bad news. We better hurry and back them up. Hey, forget it, you kids. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? You call yourself a bracer? Don't get me wrong, it's just the army's job to protect the checkpoint, not yours. These guys are well trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. You'd just be getting in the way. I'm pretty sure we could... Just like he says, this is our job. Now get back inside, you three. But... Crap. What the heck's going on here? Estelle, the other side. Seems like something's happening on the Ruan side of the checkpoint. What? Incredible. He's even stronger than the rumors suggest. Huh, so you intend to surround me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of mutts. We've got you covered. Hey, get back inside. Huh, you can't stop us from helping you out. We'll try to help you out with getting in the way. Fine, whatever. Just make sure not to get caught beneath my heavy blade. Alright, so first battle with a gate in the party. So let's see how strong this guy is. Oh yeah, 300 damage to that guy. Almost kills him in one shot. Talk about strong. And these guys aren't doing much to us either. 60 damage? That's basically nothing. Let's see, are these guys weak to any elements, I wonder? Okay, they are weak to arts. So Joshua's actually got some pretty good strength, so he does 200 damage, basically, so. Estelle, however, you can do some arts. Why don't you attack third? Yeah, finish that guy off. One less Doberman we'd have to worry about. Except it didn't kill him. Great. I thought it would. Oh well. Joshua, let's see. Let's have you attack that guy, because I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna have Estelle do a hurricane. And that should be able to get these guys, yeah. I don't care about that guy on the far end, he hasn't been attacked yet either. But that should, yep. 2 down. 2. And then the gate can probably finish off that guy. There we go. Only 2 left. Last one standing. He should die here. The gate can pretty much knock him all the way down, and then Estelle might be able to finish him off with a regular attack, I wonder. Maybe. Yep. Oh yeah. Looks like we managed to take care of them all. Yeah, there were a lot of them, and they were pretty formidable. Huh. Looks like you handled yourselves better than I would have expected. But then again, maybe it's only natural if you learn the basics from your old man. Huh? Don't get me wrong. I mean, you did well for newbies. You're still a heck of a long way off from becoming senior bracers, though. Hey, was everything okay over here? Yeah, it's all good. We took care of every last one of them. How's your injured guy? Luckily, he just suffered a few minor cuts and bruises. I'm just glad you happened to be there. I should have expected something as much from the heavy blade, a gate. I didn't do much. These kids didn't do a half-bad job either. Is that so? Well, thanks to you too, then. Sure. Well, we intend to patrol the area just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that, but you be careful. Alright, I guess it's time for me to get back to bed. We shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight, so you two be good kids and get some sleep. Huh, am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized our ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. I don't know about that. But he certainly talks big, that's for sure. Estelle, wake up. Oh, come on, can't a woman have her beauty sleep? Huh, Joshua? Is it already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is the grown past checkpoint. Oh right, we had that monster scare last night and... Huh? Where'd the red-headed jerk go? Looks like he took off early this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to attend to. After we helped him fend off those monsters last night, too. How rude of him not to say anything before leaving. It's not that big of a deal, Estelle. How about we get ready ourselves? I'd like to make it through the pass by noon. Alright. Off to Rouen we go. Alright. Let us go indeed. What do you have to say? Good morning. Good morning to yourselves as well. Thanks for helping us out the way you did last night. We didn't do much. How about you guys? Do you run into any trouble patrolling the area after that? Nope. Everything was fine, like on any normal night. I tell you what, though, that was rather strange. Strange? What was? You know how the lights along the roads and at the checkpoint have the ability to ward off monsters, right? Well, even if there were monsters that approached the checkpoint, they wouldn't be any more than 2 or 3 in number. So yesterday was the first time I've ever seen them come in a large pack like that. Yeah, that is rather strange now that you mention it. Then again, these monsters were small change when compared to with the Imperial Army. We should probably just consider it good training in protecting our base of operations. Is that really the issue here? For us, that's all we're really concerned about. Protecting the checkpoint is paramount. We'll leave figuring out what the monsters are thinking of up to you, Bracers. Now, getting back on topic, you guys are heading over to Rouen, right? Are you ready to fill out the paperwork for your gate pass? Yes, indeed, we are. Well, that's that. Looks like you're done here. Enjoy your travels in Rouen. Welcome to the Rouen region. Blue oceans and white magnolias await you. That reminds me, you'll be heading to Rouen City, right? Yeah, that was the plan. Why? Excuse me. Well, just make sure to report to the guild concerning the incident that happened up here last night. There will be payment there for the army for helping us out. From the army for helping us out. Really? Yeah, but you're gonna have to divvy your spoils with a gate. Alright, enjoy yourselves and good luck in your endeavor to become senior bracers. Thanks! We really appreciate everything you've done for us. Alright, hello. Attack on the checkpoint last night was good practice. I guess you should be better prepared for an emergency, both in body and mind. Indeed you shall. Alright, so welcome to the Rouen region, which we still have one set of the part of the Crone Pass to go through before we actually get into the actual Rouen. So, one thing though, isn't there? Yeah, there's a chest right here, kind of hidden. EP charge. The situation seems familiar somehow. Is there one down here? No, we can't move the camera around, unfortunately. So we'll have to deal with this. Oh, there's a monster here. Great. I think we've seen these guys already, but just in case, we'll fight them. Estelle, don't you have wind? Yeah, you have wind. That guy, well, actually no, earth. Use earth on this guy. The other guy's weak to wind. I think Estelle's magic stat is slightly higher than her string stat. Let me check and make sure though. I'll check that after the battle. Let's see. Status. Okay, no, her strength is way higher than her arts. I don't know what I was thinking. We'd have to load her up with some special quartz for her magic stat to overtake her strength, but we'll probably do that later. Minoria Byroad. Wow. Estelle? Wow. Hey Joshua, check it out. It's the ocean. Yes, I think I would have figured that out. It's so blue and sparkly and just huge. And the sound of the waves and the smell of the tide. So this is what it all feels like. Is this the first time you've seen the ocean? Well, I can kinda sorta remember seeing it when I was really young. I was on an ocean liner with Dad at that one time. This might be the first time I've seen it up close though. I see. It's been a long while for me as well. We got here by walking though, no ship this time. Yep, I feel like we've accomplished something. Alright, so next time on Trails in the Sky, we will head toward Rouen. The city should be close, or actually, well no, Rouen is way the heck over there. Looks like we'll be stopping in a town called Minoria on the way, so... Well, this is called the Minoria Byroad, by the way, so... Anyway, next time we're gonna head onward and see what lies in wait for us then. So see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.